name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer, sitting here with my co-host, the Big Skipper. They call him the chiropractor because he's known to straighten people out. What's going on, Skip?
Just straightening them out, Stevens. What a time of the year it is, brother.
Buddy.
Wow, 2 weeks of college basketball left in the regular season, and then the conference tournaments are here already.
I thought you were talking about how much snow's out here.
Oh, the snow.
Oh, fuck, you went right into the game. Yes, I love both.
This is twice in a week I've had over 2-3 inches of snow on the ground.
My God.
What the fuck is going on? It must be global warming, Steve.
Oh, I guarantee you we're going to have the hottest summer we've ever had out here in Las Vegas in a long time. I'm born and raised in Las Vegas. As you guys know, 45 years I've been here. Never, ever have recorded this much snow in Las Vegas. I got 8 inches up at my house, up at the ridges. Unbelievable.
I've got 8 inches in my house, too, but that's a whole nother thing.
Oh, I keep 8 inches nonstop at the house. Love your attitude, bud.
On a serious note, what the fuck is going on? It's a high of 45 degrees today, Steve.
Yeah.
Fucking windy, cold, snow. It's like every other fucking day now.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to take a snow day, but hey, we come get the money. We make sure we give our guys what they need, win the games.
We can't take snow days, but, I was thinking of firing up the snowmobile to get to work this morning.
You ain't lying. How many of our workers in the past you think have had snow days during the summer?
These guys in here, probably not many. Maybe a couple of East Coast guys. You West Coast guys don't know what a fucking snow day is.
I think a lot of these partiers know what a snow day is.
Oh, okay, I got you now. I'm talking about, weather.
I was talking about the salesman. February 21st, 2019, podcast number 205. Woo. And boy, are we alive, Skipper.
Yes, we are. It feels great.
Yes, it does. Podcast brought to you every week by betonline.ag, mybookie.ag, and TMT, the money team.
You ain't lying. As I was saying, 2 weeks of the regular college basketball season. Guys, you think football went fast? Where the fuck did college basketball go?
I have no idea. Advertising opportunity. If you're watching or listening to the podcast, you own a small business, work at a company interested in getting involved in the booming sports betting business, send us an email to advertising@VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We'll get back with you with all the details how you can become a sponsor.
25 games left in the NBA, Steve. Where the fuck is the NBA season gone?
It's gone. We told you guys it'll go quick, like I said.
What a time of the year.
These players are already focused on fucking hoes.
Mark.
You see Tristan, he's fucking...
focused on hoes. I'm focused on getting paid.
So am I. That's why you got to focus in hockey and college basketball.
2 weeks of college basketball, regular season left, then the conference tournament start.
Yeah.
25 games left in the NBA. The All-Star break is over. They're back at it again tonight. The NBA playoffs will be here before you know it. Hockey, same thing. Everyone's jockeying for position right now. The hockey playoffs right around the corner. And today, you know what today is, right? Opening day of spring training, Steve. The first spring training game of the season goes tonight. I'm fired the fuck up. It doesn't get any better than this. What a wonderful time of the fucking year, my friend.
Yes, it is, and it's no better time. I mean, like I said, I got clients calling in nonstop to get fucking pay me for what we did last year. And this is what I want to tell you guys. You want to make sure you're talking to us. You want to get a hold of me and Skip. 877-220-6540. If you're looking for a free pick, go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We have packages for all size shapes of sports bettors.
You're not lying.
We've got a great show for you today. We're going to do a little college basketball, home and away totals today.
Right.
Who's covering the spread in the totals away from home and at home? VIP 5, spring training starts today. 5 tips on betting in spring training.
Right. We'll give you just a brief oversight on a few reasons why to bet spring training baseball. You might think we're nuts. If the information is there, my friend, Make sure you get it and get paid.
Yeah, if you think we're nuts, I got nuts you could put right on your chin. Like I said, we're all about getting paid, guys.
Every squirrel finds his nuts.
Goddamn right they do. We're going to do the VIP 5, like I said, NHL hockey segment, and we're going to do some entertainment news as well. If you're watching this podcast on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. When you click the subscribe button, make sure you also click the bell. Choose to receive notifications of all of the videos we post. We always appreciate your thumbs up. We read every one of your comments, even you stalkers that have been stalking our page lately.
Yeah, we love you the best.
We love you the most. That's how we know that we're really doing some shit.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, VIP Sports LV. You could direct message us with any questions. We'll get back with you immediately. You can listen to the VIP Sports Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Pocket Cast, and all other major podcast platforms. Or simply ask Alexa, play the VIP Sports Las Vegas podcast, and she'll kick it right in for you.
That bitch will do whatever you tell her, I hear.
Yes, she will. And don't forget, we post a new show every Thursday night.
Shout out to our old partners over there at the Armed Forces Radio Network.
We love you.
We definitely love our troops.
I'd have to say our best deal that we love the most had to be with Podcast One.
Oh, absolutely.
They took us under their arms. They put us out to millions of viewers.
Put us right under their armpits with no deodorant on.
Yeah, pretty much under their stinky-ass armpit with no deodorant. Didn't do anything they said they would do. Took half the sponsor money that we had for 6 months, which was 6 figures, by the way.
Unbelievable.
And didn't do anything for us. So for that, Podcast One, eat a good old-fashioned dick. You guys don't do shit.
Hey, congratulations. Great businessman, no? Tell you you're going to do all kinds of shit.
Substantial
We're
amount
going to
of
do
people.
all kinds of shit. We're just going to take half your money and then leave you hang.
We're going to put you on this show. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. But
Put you under my nuts.
correct. That's exactly where they put us.
Follow us on Twitter and Clitter. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. We're at VIP Sports LV. You can direct message us there as well. Any questions, we'll get back to you. Or as Steve said, the easiest thing to do is what? Give us a call, right?
One call, that's all.
You want to make money betting sports? Give us a call. This is a sports betting show, guys.
Yeah, let's get right down to the college basketball segment brought to you by betonline.ag. Betonline.ag is one of the web's most popular betting destinations. There's no better time than now to place your action. Start cashing in with college basketball, NBA regular season, and those red-hot hockey totals that we've been talking about. With its management team together since 1991, betonline.ag offers wagering on nearly every sport and event possible. Once you're in action, you'll see firsthand why betonline.ag has an A+ rating, including the earliest opening odds in the industry. The best live betting software in the business, and most importantly, fast payouts. Sign up for a new account using the promotional code STEVE. Get a 50% bonus on your first deposit up to $1,000. Promotional code STEVE on any new account. betonline.ag, because you can.
Sir, that might have been your best read ever.
Well, it's in the beginning. I got energy. I'm focused. Haven't smoked any
I was
marijuana
just-
today. I
I'm
actually
glad
feel like
you-
shit.
I'm glad-
Had a client that I got to beg to
glad-
pay me the $15,000 that he owes me from last week. Shout out to Mike Donato. Shout out for people breaking business deals. A guy like you ruins the industry. Make me sick.
We ruin your bookie, that's for sure.
Yeah, I make you 30 grand, but I got to beg you for my 15.
So anyway, I'm glad you brought up the fact about the joint. That was a wonderful read. That was a perfect read, sir. One of your best ever.
Should we just keep doing the whole show like that, focus? I shouldn't even light up, and we'll just give him a normal read the script type show?
I say you light that motherfucker up.
If I had one, I'd light one big as a log today.
Oh.
It's in the other room.
You left the orange kush out there?
Yeah, I wanted to stay focused today, let the people know that, I'm going to go in raw. No OJ, no straw.
Let's give them a recap. Tell them all the money that they've been making if they've been listening.
Well, last night was a perfect time to use the info the podcast gives you. How many times have we said, don't bet the side of a big matchup, enjoy the game, bet the total? How many times have we said that, Skip?
Over and over and over again.
Why bet the top big teams, bet the total, sit back and watch? We talked a lot about Duke being an under team all year long.
Especially when they were playing at home.
Last night, Zion Williamson, unfortunately, got hurt. Duke lost outright, but this game went under the 165 points.
It sure did.
88-72.
159 is less than 165. That was an under.
Absolute blowout winner.
At home again.
Correct.
Duke under again at home. And Zion Williamson blew his fucking sneaker out last night. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, look, here's my point, though. North Carolina, Duke. You got all these people trying to choose up what side. Why not just do what we say, follow the trend, bet the under, and make your fucking money?
Right. And if you're like my man out there in North Carolina, you know who you are, Doc. My eye doctor out there in North Carolina.
You getting the eye doc some money?
Sometimes you got to lose an eye to see straight. You know
That's
what I mean?
a fucking fact.
Well,
you know that.
Well, he's an NC grad, so he threw $5,000 on the money line on NC. Congratulations to collect $14,000. Obama sitting right there last night, courtside.
Oh, yeah.
How
much you think Obama had on the game last night?
I'm not
He
sure.
seems like probably a nickel player. You know what I mean?
A
Obama's,
nickel.
yeah.
The motherfucker just got $70 million for like a book signing bonus.
I don't see him being a degenerate. He's no Michael Jordan as far as betting is concerned.
He's a degenerate, brother.
I think he's betting about a nickel dime a game. What do you guys think? If Obama's betting a game, what's he betting a game?
I say he's betting at least 10 dimes a game.
You're probably right. With his chain cigarette, he's probably smoking them brown fucking cigarettes that he smokes, those Moors, just fucking one after another with
Reggie
a
Love sitting right next to him courtside
20
last night.
dimes on the game,
Did you see that, Poppy? Absolutely.
Let's go over some streaks against the spread, Skip.
I heard he might have got teabagged in college one by a frat. Did I say that?
I'm sure you heard. I heard he did. Streaks,
Shout out to the eye doctor.
streaks against the spread. Tennessee Martin Skyhawks, guys. 7 straight wins against the spread, but they play Murray State tonight.
Be careful.
So be very, very careful.
Yeah, Murray State racers are tough.
Furman, 6 straight against the spread, and 11-2 in their last 13 against the
We're
spread.
not talking about Mark Furman, the guy that planted the glove.
No, we're not.
No. We're talking about the Furman Paladins.
Yes, we are. 11-2 their last 13 games against the spread. Furman is also 10-3 to the under on the road.
Let's slow down in case they haven't got their pen and paper out yet, Steve.
Furman, 10-3 on the road. When this team plays on the road, they cover against the spread.
Under.
70-80% of the time to the under. Write that down and circle it.
11-2 last 13 games overall against the spread, and 6 straight covers for Furman. And when they're on the road, like you said, 10 out of 13.
On the road
Under.
to the under, guys.
Under my nuts.
So when they're on the road, you're betting the under, period. They've won 6 straight against the spread, 11-2 against the spread in their last 13 games. They're on fire.
Yeah, another team we've been talking about, the Manhattan Jaspers, Steve. They've been,
Right, like that guy said on our comments, this is the same information you can find in any newspaper or website. Where the fuck are they talking about Manhattan Jaspers on any website, Skip?
I don't know.
I'm so tired of you
They
guys
just-
looking for reasons to hate.
Yeah.
Dude, just come wash my car or something and make some money.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop running your fucking mouth.
Right.
Call me and say, man, how do I make money with you? I mean, that's all you got to do, dude. I'm sure I can give you a job cleaning the bathrooms that'll occupy your time more than stalking us.
Yeah, we've been looking for a janitor, bro.
Big time. Manhattan Jaspers, 6 straight wins against the spread. How many magazines out there are telling you about North Dakota State, Skip?
Not many.
The
Unless,
Bisons, and I'm not talking about the bison burgers you eat, bud.
No.
Bisons, 6 straight wins against the spread.
Wow. Well, you can't beat that. Penn State, my team, the Nittany Lions, Steve, after that big win over Michigan a week ago.
Just 5 straight wins against the spread.
5 straight covers for Penn State, the Nittany Lions. Boy, are things happy in Happy Valley right now.
Guys, this podcast, if you're just listening, is all about sports betting. We don't break down every game. It's not our job. We break down the teams that you can make money on betting on or against. We tell you teams that are in the poorhouse, and we tell you teams that'll put you in the penthouse.
Right.
Real fucking simple.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a breakdown on every game, that ain't us, and we don't owe you shit. It's not our job to break it down. It's a sports betting show, and you should be blessed that the #1 guy, the best sports consultant money can fucking buy, is even willing to give you a little bit of game and give you a little advice on how to get fucking paid.
Right.
Or you go listen to Brett Musburger. He can tell you what the Lakers locker room smelled like in 1975, but he doesn't know a fucking thing when it comes down to winning games against the spread. Good old Brett will tell you what, Magic Johnson smelled like in 1995, but he don't know a fucking thing when it comes down to winning against the spread. Remember that,
Amen, brother.
okay? So let's keep shit 100 around here.
Let's talk about some of the totals.
I'm not done.
Some of the overs on the road.
Correct, and we'll get to that, but I wasn't done. Penn State. How long have you been talking about Penn State over the last 8 weeks? You said they're getting ready to get hot. Look out for them. You said that 7 weeks ago. Well, guess what? 5 straight wins against the fucking spread.
Penn State's playing some pretty decent ball. They've covered 5 in a row and knocked off Michigan last week.
I want to make something clear, though. Is this a team that you make money on every fucking day?
No, be careful.
Be careful. Yeah. However, they do have 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is the time of the year where you want to start looking at some dogs that start barking.
Agreed.
Just like last night, Georgetown knocked off Villanova.
You don't got to be around the corner. Who did you have on a little round robin fucking
We're
play
not going to
there?
talk about that. Georgetown knocking
You want
off.
to talk about a $10,000 winner, huh?
Georgetown knocking off Villanova last night. Duke going down to North Carolina.
Can I just ask you a question?
Yeah, Williamson
Let me
got
just ask-
a little sneaker blowout.
Let me just ask you 2 questions.
Yeah.
Did you have North Carolina last night?
Possibly.
Possibly?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have Georgetown last night?
Possibly.
Okay.
On the money line.
At least you know what Skip looks like, what he's lying now, guys. Did you see that? I just brought it out to you. If he ever gives you that look.
I had it. I showed it to you.
I know you did. But your answer was, I don't. What did you say? What was your answer?
I'm not sure.
I could have.
San Diego State, shout out to the Aztecs knocking off the Nevada Wolfpack last night on the late game. Listen, guys,
The money's out there, big time.
on a serious note, brother, these last 2 weeks of the regular season, this is where teams that are on the bubble, teams that are trying to build their resume. This is a last-ditch effort before the conference tournaments. This is where the dogs play a little bit harder than they do, say, in the beginning of January, in the beginning of conference play. This is where you're gonna spot a lot of dogs jumping up and barking, and their bite hurts if you're not on it. Okay, pay attention. Don't lose your bankroll before the conference tournaments start. These last 2 weeks of February could be extremely dangerous. Could be very, very dangerous to your bankroll if you're out there trying to do this on your own. Stay away from firing on those big favorites and those big top 10 teams right now. This is the time of the year where schools jump up and they try to knock those top 10 teams off. They're playing just a little bit harder right now. Resume building, bubble teams. Careful, guys. Perfect time to give me a call. 877-220-6540. I'll help you out.
Overs on the road. Skip was talking about that earlier. A couple of you guys have been asking us. We've been telling you who's been covering against the spread on the road. We've been telling you who've been covering at home. Today's segment, we're going to tell you who's covering on the over on the road.
Right.
Want to start off, Skip?
IUPU 12-2 to
Write
the
this
over
down, guys.
on the road.
Teams that
12-2.
cover the over on the road. IUPU 12-2 on the road against the spread. Who else?
VMI, the Virginia Military Institute. VMI.
We've only been telling you that for the last 14 fucking games, guys.
Yeah. 12-2 to the over as well. On the road, VMI overs.
Louisiana Lafayette.
Raging Cajuns.
10-2 to the over on the road. So, guys, if you're betting these fucking 3 teams on the road, you're literally 34-6.
Not bad.
Do you have any trends that you're 34-6 on this year, guys?
Maybe just the Tampa Bay Lightning over in the first period.
That's making you a lot of money if you're a sports bettor. If you're a degenerate, it probably doesn't mean anything to you because it's just another game on your list of bullshit that you pick every day, and that's the reason why the bookies keep getting bigger from degenerates like you. But guys, amateur sports bettors and guys that actually want to do it the right way, money manage, discipline, game a day, not every day, and attack fucking streaks, this is a major way to make a lot of money.
3 teams that are going to the over on the road: IUPU, Virginia Military, VMI, and Louisiana Lafayette. Watch those 3 teams on the over when they're on the road, guys.
On the flip side, let's talk about teams that are covering on the road to the under.
Right.
Once again, teams covering on the road to the under. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. Hey, smartass, how many newspapers are telling you about Brown Bears?
Ivy League, the Brown Bears.
It's in any write-up website certificate, this information.
11-2 to the under when the Brown Bears are on the road.
You take Brown when they're on the road, like he said, 11-2.
Big
Niagara, the Purple Eagles. Shout out to Mark DiGregorio and all the people out there.
Shout out to Big Sal from Niagara.
Sal, my motherfucking pal. 11-2 to the under on the road. Last but not least, Loyola Marymount, 10-2 to the under. These are teams that are making you money to the under. Brown, Niagara, Loyola. If you bet these 3 teams, you're 22, 32-6.
Wow.
In the last 38 games. So if you've bet our
Money.
overs on the road and you've bet our unders on the road, you're at a total of 66 and 12.
But we don't give them anything.
You show me one motherfucking handicapper or sports consultant or anybody in the history that's actually been telling you to ride a 66 and 12 run.
Wow, that's strong.
A $10,000 player, Skip?
That's
I mean,
strong.
do I need to add up what that is for?
No, that's strong. You know how I just told you these last 2 weeks of the college basketball are fucking very dangerous if you're out there trying to do this on your own? I couldn't be more serious about anything, my friend. You will lose your fucking ass before the conference tournaments even start if you're out there throwing darts on your own right now. This is a dangerous 2-week period in college basketball. And last night was just the start of it. Okay? 25 games left in the regular NBA season before the postseason. Hockey, they're jockeying for position in hockey for the postseason. The first spring training baseball game goes tonight. Believe it or not, there's money to be made in spring training, and we're going to go over that in a minute. I'm going to give you the rest of February if you call right now so you don't have to do this on your own. The rest of February, NBA basketball, college basketball, and I'm throwing in the fucking hockey as a bonus. College basketball, NBA, and hockey for the rest of February for $99. New players only. 877-220-6540. $99. College and pro basketball and hockey for the rest of February so that you can head into March Madness, head into these conference tournaments with your bookies' money instead of your money. When was the last time you went into March Madness knowing you had $10,000 of your bookies' money? It's probably been a while. Well, make sure that happens this year. 877-220-6540. Give us a call.
Abso-fucking-lutely. We're going to get into the VIP 5 brought to you by MyBookie.ag.
I lost my microphone, Steve.
We all know that watching sports is fun, but it's a hell of a lot more entertaining when you've got action on the games. You heard us talking about MyBookie.ag for weeks now. And with one bet you'll be happy with the whole year long. Created by online gaming pioneers in 2012, MyBookie vows to improve the sports betting experience where so many other brands have failed, year in and year out. MyBookie.ag has delivered on its promise of excellence, customer service, fast and easy payouts. With its inline game betting and the most rewarding player perks in the business, MyBookie is the place to put yourself in action. And backed by popular demand, MyBookie.ag is offering a 50% deposit on all new accounts to jumpstart your bankroll. Log on to MyBookie.ag today and use the promotional code Las Vegas, all one word, to collect on the industry's biggest bonus incentive. And make sure you follow Bet MyBookie on Twitter and Instagram to get the latest odds and props as they are posted. When you're an expert or a rookie, you should be betting at MyBookie.ag. And remember, who you're betting on is just as important as who you're betting with. Appreciate you reading one of those ads, Skip.
No problem, partner. You're doing a great job.
Anyway, spring training. Here's some fucking facts. The Big Skipper's actually at the games during spring training. VIP Sports actually has several scouts. I don't know who else does. I have a bunch of inside information, and I have the inside track on each and every spring training game.
I love it.
Anything you'd like to add or say about that, Skip?
Listen, there's reasons to bet spring training baseball, just like there's reason to bet preseason NFL. A lot of people every year don't understand, well, why do you bet preseason NFL? The games don't count. They're not playing for anything. The games don't mean anything.
Well, we don't care if it's a pissing contest. As long as we got the information and you can bet on it,
Yeah.
it's all that matters.
It means a lot when you make a bet and you get paid.
Goddamn right it does.
Listen, it's the best time of the year to get the information. The information is a lot more accessible when the players and the coaches are a lot more friendly with the public and the media, okay? It's just common fucking sense, just like in the NFL. I mean, you got an advantage during the NFL preseason, and you got a tremendous advantage during spring training. You know who's playing, you know how long they're playing, you know what the coaches are trying to accomplish.
That is a fact. And we've told you this year in and year out. Spring training is the most effective way to get fucking paid. We know what players are playing, for how long, what they're doing. Are they practicing stealing bases? Are they practicing offense? Are they practicing defense? Are they looking at pitchers? Guys, that shit means so much when it comes down to making money in spring training. What's one of the things that's an advantage?
Well, we just went over the first thing. The other thing is they play a lot of split squads.
That's a fact.
In spring training. Now, you got to be careful because a lot of times the odds makers won't put lines up on split squad games. What that means is in spring training, teams invite a whole lot of players to spring training, okay, to see who obviously is going to make the ultimate opening day roster. So there's more players at the spring training facilities than any other time during the season, okay? So you have so many players that you actually run split squad games. So they actually break the roster up, or all the spring training attendees, they break them up into two teams. And maybe the Phillies might go play the Blue Jays, half the squad. The other squad might stay home and play, I don't know, the St. Louis Cardinals today, okay? So on split squad games, like I said, you got to be careful because the odds makers don't always put out lines when there's split squads involved.
Correct.
Okay? However, when they do, and they do occasionally, if you can spot one of those games in spring training where you know what half of the team's over here, what half is playing down the road, you can catch some major advantage in split squad games.
Especially when you have guys like yourself as part of our corporation and scouts at the fucking games.
Absolutely.
Talking to the coaches, talking to the pitchers, seeing what's going on. Skip, how many times have you had the playbook? In other words, you know who's playing. They give it to the public.
Absolutely. You know the lineup at least, usually at least 2 hours before game time.
All right, which last time I checked, you can bet the game right up to game time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's extremely advantageous when you got the lineup right in front of you and you're at the ballpark. You know exactly who the fuck's playing.
Correct.
You know what the weather's like.
Correct.
Come on, guys. I can go on and on and on about this. If you're not making money with us right now, shame on you. Give us a call for the rest of February. $99. College and pro basketball and hockey. $99 for the rest of the month.
Since veterans, tend to limit themselves in the exhibition state.
That's true.
Knowing who's behind them is imperative to betting in spring training as well. You want to elaborate on that?
Absolutely. I mean, the prima donnas don't play.
Period.
I mean, they
don't have to and don't want to.
They spend more time in the batting cage than they will actual in live games.
Correct.
And working out, getting their bodies in shape.
Shit that doesn't hurt them.
Yeah.
Correct.
Eating right, working out, stretching, batting cages. Spring training is a time to play those bottom guys on the roster, see who you're going to have in there for your...
Correct. You want to know who you just got.
Who are my platoon guys going to be this year?
Correct.
And if you know how long they're playing and when they're playing and who their backups are, it's extremely important.
Well, don't forget this. Like when you start to see a pattern, winning or fucking losing, you have to jump on it. Managers couldn't care less about the results of these fucking games. You've said it before, Skip. Mm-hmm. So don't expect them to rush right to the ship in their club struggles. They're not going to go right in the clubhouse and start pounding these players for losing a game because they don't give a fuck whether they win or lose to start with.
Another reason why baseball is so profitable, guys, is because it's a game of streaks. Unlike any other game, baseball is a game of streaks. They play every single fucking day, and it's 162 games long. It's a hell of a long season, and you make a lot of money betting on and against streaks during the baseball season. What he's saying right here is in spring training, if you catch a team that's losing 5-6 games in a row, the manager's not going to go in the clubhouse.
They're not getting scolded at all
and start freaking out, okay? Because they're not playing to win. They're playing to see who they got and who's going to make the roster, like we just mentioned, okay? So yes, you can make money betting streaks in spring training. However, don't get wrapped up when you see, for instance, the Yankees lose 5 or 6 games in a row in spring training and say, oh, my God, they're going to win the next one.
I'm going to jump. Yeah, exactly.
The manager's got to be going fucking crazy. They're going to win today.
Just the opposite.
No, not true. Be careful.
Now, one thing that you have to do is the whole goal during preseason for us, for Skip, is basically to listen what the manager is hoping to accomplish in spring fucking training.
Extremely important. What are the manager's goals in spring training this year?
I mean, is he working in prospects or is he trying to shore up the rotation, study up on key players and how they approach spring ball? Do they pace themselves in March, come out swinging? There's so many different elements to the fucking game.
A lot of variables going on in spring training, and that's why you need an expert. That's why you need someone that's literally hands-on to walk you right through this baseball, let alone the college and pro basketball and the hockey playoffs right around the corner. Listen, guys, I can't say it enough, man. You're going to get fucking crushed this time of the year if you're out there trying to do this on your own. There's way too much going on, okay? This is the only fucking time of the year that you got everything at once happening, except for maybe November or October. During postseason baseball, you got hockey and basketball and football. You got everything going on. Besides maybe October and the first week of November, this next 30 days is the busiest, absolute busiest time of the year. They call it March Madness for a reason. And if you're out there trying to fucking do this on your own, you're going to get in trouble. Okay? Give us a call for a lousy $99. We'll work with you for the rest of February, and we'll make sure that you got that bankroll heading into March Madness that you fucking deserve. Now, I don't know about you. I need some fucking water. Take a little break. Come back, talk about some hockey. What do you think?
Let's do it. Take a little break. We come back. We'll go over some NHL and how to get that scratch. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
You do like making money, correct? I'm Steve Stevens. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer. Whether you're here in town on business or to flat out gamble, don't forget, sports betting is a multi-billion-dollar industry and you deserve your fair share. Call 877-220-6540 or go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com, mention this ad, and get a $500 personal play absolutely free. See you in the winner's circle. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. First half of the podcast, we told you teams that are covering to the over on the road. We told you teams that are covering to the under on the road. Skip broke down spring training in a major way. We're not going to get in too deep with it, but just know this. There's a lot of fucking money to be made in spring training.
Amen.
What are we going to do, Skip? You want to get into some hockey? Or
Let's get into a little hockey segment here, maybe talk a little entertainment. I got to get out there and fire the troops up today, Steve. It's going to be a big fucking weekend.
Then let's just get right into the show. We don't need to tell people about our personal life. We'll just get right into this hockey. You want to start with Chicago Blackhawks, or what do you want to do?
Chicago Blackhawks, Patrick Kane scored 2 goals, including the game winner last night, with barely over 2 minutes left in overtime. Extended his point streak to 19 games, lifting the Chicago Blackhawks to a 5-4 victory over the Detroit Red Wings Wednesday night. I feel like an ESPN fucking anchorman over here or something. Fuck. Who gives a fuck about Patrick Kane or his fucking point streak? I could care less. Here's what I care about. The Blackhawks have won 10 of their last 12 games, and they've scored 60 goals in that span. Now, that's what I care about. You know why, Steve? Chicago is 17-1 to the over their last 18 games, including 10 straight overs. How many fucking times have we told you the Chicago Blackhawk games are overs, guys? And I'll give you another little tidbit. In the first period, they're 47-13 to the over in the first period. What does that mean? For you amateurs out there or people that just don't get it and don't bet hockey, you can actually bet hockey by the period. The first period is always 1.5 goals. Will there be over 1.5 goals in the first period or under 1.5 goals? That's a combined score between the two teams that are playing. Well, when the Blackhawks play, 47 times out of 60, 47 times out of 60, the game has gone over 1.5 goals in the first period. If that ain't fucking making money, guys, I don't know what the fuck is. 10 straight overs for the game. For the whole game, they've gone over 10 straight games, and out of the last 18 games, the Chicago Blackhawks have gone over 17 out of their last 18 games for the whole game. That's fucking insanity, guys. If you haven't been making money on this, shame on you. Right, Rude Jude? Wow, I know he's capitalizing.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Calgary, now on a different story. The Flames pushed the total last night against a tough New York Islander team, but they got the win 4-2, okay? Calgary earned 2 more overs since last week's podcast against the Penguins and the Coyotes.
Another team we told to watch the overs, Calgary.
We didn't tell them to watch. We told them to bet the motherfuckers. Real simple.
Yes.
Flames are an insane 17-3 to the over in their last 20 games.
Talk about trends and talk about making money. There's no better trend in all of sports right now than NHL totals. If a team doesn't fucking score, they just don't score. If their goalie is non-fucking existent and they give up a lot of goals and they tend to score a lot of goals, kind of like Tampa Bay and Chicago, overs, overs, overs. I mean, just pay attention. These are fucking goal mines. And we broke it out to you guys about, what, 3-4 podcasts ago, Steve? We told them we're going to let the cat out of the bag. We're going to start talking about these hockey totals. It's normally something that we save for our paying clients, but we let it out of the bag because they're just gold mines.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd tell our fans about it.
Yes, sir.
And if you're not making money on these totals,
Shame on you.
Shame on you. You just hate money. I don't know what else to say.
Dallas Stars, we said these exact words. Dallas is trending to the under. Their next game after last week's podcast was at Carolina. Result, Dallas lost 0-3.
Correct.
Real fucking simple. Dallas is now 20-5 on the road to the under. 20-5 on the road to the under.
Right.
Dallas is also 40-18 to the under in the first period. We talk about those first period totals.
Those first period totals are a fucking gold mine. I have been absolutely making bank on those first period totals. Okay, Tampa Bay overs in the first period. Pittsburgh Penguins over in the first period. Columbus Blue Jacks over in the first period. Chicago Blackhawks over in the first period. I can't fucking help you any more than this, guys. And the team to watch to the under in the first period, Dallas Stars, like he just told you. 40-18 to the under 1.5 goals in the first period. And if you can't bet the first period with your bookie, tell them to fuck off and find yourself another book. Because bookies are a dime a dozen. I know plenty of places that'll take them.
That's a fact.
My bookie, mybookie.ag, betonline.ag, my bookie, right?
Yeah, now look, I know you're real sad about the NBA All-Star break being over, huh?
I'm so pissed off.
I mean, listen, the All-Star break is a joke. Everything about it is a fucking joke. There's 25 games left in the NBA regular season. I mean, like I said, do the players even care right now?
Well, you know it was Michael Jordan's birthday last weekend, right?
Michael's the kingpin of the game, my
Well,
friend.
you know the birthday present they gave him, right? They gave him the fucking All-Star game in Charlotte.
Oh, forget about it. Happy birthday, Mike.
Did anybody notice that?
Well, I know
Michael Jordan's birthday, and the league just so happens to schedule the All-Star game, Poppy, on his fucking birthday, in his city at his team.
Well, you heard what
in Charlotte.
You heard what Las Vegas said. They said, do not bring another All-Star game. We will not host another fucking NBA All-Star.
Why would we?
They make no money. The people are cheap as fuck. They want everything for free, and it's just a melee of a bunch of non-tipping people in town.
Happy birthday, MJ.
Happy birthday, Michael Jordan. Tristan Thompson been accused of fucking Kylie Jenner's best friend.
What?
Yep. It's not a secret. Her name is Jordan. I mean, it's been out for a while now. Jordan Woods, been with the family pretty much forever, right, Poppy? Yes, it's 4 years old. Came up with the crew over there. Listen, I mean, I don't know what this Tristan guy, I mean, I got to be honest. He either eats one of the best pussies on the market or he's hanging with a 17-inch cock, because when a bitch passes you around, remember, these Generation X girls, it's not like the girls of your days. You know, they hear about a guy having a 15, 16-inch cock, they're passing in the note around, and they want to try it and experience it big time. So I don't know what Tristan's doing.
Hold on.
Hold on. There's 3 things he could be doing. Eating a good pussy, hanging with a fucking horse cock, or 3, just one of the biggest tricks, and paying to be around bitches is the only 3 things I could possibly
I'm going to say probably B.
So what do you guys think
I say B.
Tristan Thomas has that's attracting all these bitches? He eats good pussy, he's hanging with a horse cock, or he's the biggest trick paying for pussy?
B.
I'm going with C all day long.
Really?
You're going with, yeah, he's got to be a trick. That dude ain't hanging, and he ain't eating no good pussy. He
Wait
looks
a
dumb as a
second.
pile of rocks.
Wait a second, dude. He's banging fucking 21-year-old girls.
Yeah, he's out there fronting a little bit, doing his thing. Probably bought her a little purse, took her shopping, probably snuck up in a hunter. And not to mention, you're tongue kissing, dude. What a fucking disgusting, nasty fucking trick. If you got a fucking wife and baby's mom, go get your dick sucked and you're in there tongue kissing and fucking people and just abusing the bitch, man. You're going to have the bitch wanting to commit suicide. Guys, don't commit to a girl if you don't fucking like them. Real fucking simple.
So let me
And you girls, if you're with a guy, you don't need to be sluts either, because the girl's just as at fault as he is. There's just as many dirty women out there as dirty men, Skip.
Oh,
it's a dirty game. You know what I mean?
I'd say there's way more dirty women.
Yeah, I was just going to say, because I'm thinking in my head, I'm over here talking about, going hard on Tristan, and Kelly's probably like, yeah, fuck him for doing that to Chloe. You know how much dick Chloe's probably sucked, Kelly?
Yeah.
I mean, come on now, dude. You got to see both sides of the ball here.
So let me
in any good relationship, nobody should be cheating on the other one
Right.
and embarrassing people with sending them naked pictures
Right.
or text messages or fucking them or sucking the dick or any disrespect, period. For that matter, you shouldn't even be talking to another man unless you got permission from your dude. I ain't talking about no pimp level, but stay in your fucking lane. A lot of out-of-pocket women.
I agree.
So
let me get this straight. Tristan Thompson is Khloe Kardashian's boyfriend.
let's break this down.
So he is out fucking around with Jordan Woods, who's a 21-year-old model.
21-year-old model, Jordan Woods.
Who's friends with Kylie Jenner.
Best friends, correct.
Wow.
Who happens to be Kylie Jenner's best friend.
So your best friend is fucking around with your sister's boyfriend.
Baby's daddy.
Wow.
Correct.
All right, I got it straight. Well, listen.
So, I've always heard Hollywood, I haven't heard, I know as a fact, everyone fucks each other in the circle. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I was going to say.
But maybe you should go out the circle of at least your front door. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, keep it in the family, right?
How many of these Kardashian people that we see on these shows are fucking each other that no one knows about?
Hey, if you've had the mashed potatoes,
Tristan's probably fucking Kim too.
if you've had the mashed potatoes, pass the fucking gravy.
Yeah,
right?
no one wants to fuck. Hey, no one wants to fuck Kanye. So I mean, he's just sitting in the background. You know what I mean? So
Oh
I mean,
my God!
it is what it is.
It's one big fuck fest, guys.
It really is, and that brings me to the point. You don't want to be betting NBA right now. 25 games left. You got to pick and choose what you do. The players are more worried about smoking weed and fucking bitches. They're dealing with lower back pain. College basketball and hockey is where all the money is without any shadow of a doubt.
Agree. And spring training baseball right around the corner.
As you know, I always do the outro. So, Skip, you pretty much said it all today. It's a snow day. I'm low key. I'm going to go back to the sales room, make sure our guys get some winning games today. Go ahead and end the show. Motivate these people. Tell them what they need to hear, bud.
If you like making money, the only thing I can really tell you is what I've already told you. The weather outside is frightening. It's fucking cold. It's a high of 45 degrees, okay? Don't let your bankroll freeze up on you. Don't let it be frightening with your bankroll. Don't let your bookie take advantage of you. You're better than him, and you fucking know you are. Now let's go get the fucking money. I'm going to work with you for the rest of February for $99. College and pro basketball, and I'm throwing the hockey in for free. I normally charge a lot extra for hockey because it's a fucking gold mine. I'm going to throw that in for the rest of the month. New players only, $99, 877-220-6540. Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean your bankroll needs to be cold. All right? Let's go get fucking paid, and let's get this money. I got nothing else to say. See ya. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Fuck 'em. I don't even rap, but we had to do this for him anyway, Dirt. Fuck 'em. #1 documented company in the motherfucking world, huh? Yeah, I'm right here, Dirt. Hustler, Bookie Killer, my money long. Now I'm legit, but I used to get my money wrong. I used to pimp, jack fools to get guap. So last thing I sweat, so sucker punk cop. Bright like a boss when I'm in the ghost. You run up on it, bang, another hit of smoke. Came from the bottom and found a way out. Wow. Bet sports ain't never gonna play out. 10 grand to lose, 20 to gain. In my brain, my game's stronger than cocaine. Gotta get paid tonight, you motherfucking right. Play with my money, you're playing with your motherfucking life. White, rich, and hard, new reality star. 19, I had a $100,000 car. Fuck your bookie, I'm taking them all down. Kiss my ass, twist the cap off the crown. Cause I ain't trying to take no shorts.